Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. Today I just wanted to share an easy homemade cold and flu syrup with you that it's mostly made out of honey that I use in my own household, and I just wanted to share with you guys. So I start off first by boiling and sterilizing my mason jars, and the ingredients I'll be using today are cinnamon sticks, ground turmeric, black pepper, cloves, honey, ginger, garlic, and a red onion.
Now, I have a friend who needs to keep her immunity at high levels all the time. So, I'm making this concoction that she can have whenever she needs, but preferably 3 times a day. and it should keep her immunity levels and healthy throughout the season that she's in. So right now I'm just cutting off the ends of the garlic, and this is garlic I purchased from Costco. It was made in grown in California, and I try to stay with products that are made in America, grown in America, because I believe the health standards are a little bit, I guess, more controlled. Maybe, I'm not sure, but we do have an organic ginger. This is from Peru. We couldn't find any other ginger, and I wanted it to be organic, so here it is. And I will scrape it with a spoon, and I'll show you how. What's the spoon will do? I just cut the ends of my garlic, waiting, and now with the ginger, let me just rinse it off real quick. These things come from the ground, so you just start to peel off the skin like so. You see? It's too close. Yeah, it starts to peel off. Ooh, it smells good. Let me cut it, break it, make it easier. Because they come in knobs and weird shapes. It smells nice. It's intense. It has like a medicinal quality to it. Just get all the skin out because I'm going to be putting it into a jar with honey. Can't wait. It's going to be so good. Of course, ginger has a bunch of medicinal properties, and we're trying to stay all natural, keep everything all natural as possible. And my kids get sick pretty frequently because they're in school, obviously, and parents tend to send their kids to school sick, and it affects other kids even though they shouldn't. My children are immune compromised, if that's even a word. I think that's a word. So my son has kidney disease, and my daughter has asthma. So any sickness could take them out of school for a whole week. And I have to be very careful with them. So this is good for them also. if you have like a compromised immunity, if you have, you know, issues with your health in general, this is really good for that. And during this season, my kids were actually sick, had ear infections, sore throats, the works. I took them to the doctor, and luckily my doctor said, well, at the time it was not so lucky, but my doctor, it might have been, my doctor told me to give him natural medicine, honey, you know, teas. And at the time I was pissed because I said, I'm taking you to the doctor. I don't want to hear that. I could have done that if that was the case. I want them to get medicine, you know. But in all actuality, that is the best way. It's all natural. So, and then when I got sick, because of course after taking care of them and tending to them for weeks, because it was ping-ponging back and forth, and so when I finally got sick, that's what I had to do. Natural medicine. Because I was taking actual, you know, the flu medicine, because I have high blood pressure. So there's a certain type of flu medicine I can take. I can't just take anything. And so I was taking it, but it was not really working, or working solely. And so I said, I saw something, I was taking it, I didn't have nothing else to do, I was just taking that, and I was not getting better. It was just long-lasting illness. I was tired, fatigued, runny noses, I was congested, the works. And that's when I was scrolling, and I saw on IG, a lady gave a recipe for natural medicine with a plant that I happen to have, and I was like, wow, I have this plant, and which I will tell you, I'll show you what I'm doing when I do it, because I'm doing two of them. I'm doing this, the honey infusion, and also I'm doing the honey garlic red onion and spices infusion, and also I'm doing the green drink that I'll be showing you. Can't wait. That's why we're really here. This is extra. This is a bonus, because when I asked my neighbor, because the lady I saw on YouTube is Jamaican, I believe she's Jamaican, and I asked my neighbor, what is this plant called? And then I said, is it, you know, the tree of life? And she said, yeah, I believe that's what it's called. And I'm like, awesome, I'm taking it. I'm going to do it right now, because it was simple. It was simple remedy, and that's what I'm going to show you. But this is simple too, once you get everything prepped. And I got the garlic prepped before I started filming, because I knew it was going to take a long time, and because I'm slow. So there's that. But here we are. And I don't like this angle at all. So let me fix this angle. Yeah, this is the best I can do with this angle, because you need to see me, I need to see you. Yeah, let me do a little knob here. Still going at it. Let me go offline. 9 minutes. All right, so we're back, and I have my peeled garlic. I have my peeled garlic and my peeled ginger, and my red onion. I'm going to slice it super thin because once it gets into the concoction, it marinates, and after like a week or so, or a couple days, you can actually start to eat the pieces. It'll be so delicious. So let me get a bigger knife. And slice it as thin as possible, like I said. Let me start from here, actually. Cut it across. And then just thinly slice it. Because all this is what was going to help. I think this is maybe too big. Let me just finish it. Yeah, this is fine. So I'm gonna break it up. Let me slice this. Ooh, my eyes! Eh. And then just break it up. Oof. I'm not a chef. I'm just chopping onions. Trying to cut them as thin as possible. I think that's enough. So this is going to make 2 mason jars full. They're 14 ounces. Probably fill it up to 16 ounces. And let's hope for the best. I think this is more than enough, actually. So half of a large red onion, 4 heads of garlic, peeled, and 1 organic ginger. Okay, so now we're filling our mason jars, which I boiled beforehand to make sure they're sanitized and clean. And to start, I have organic cinnamon. I've seen a lot online about Ceylon. Use Ceylon. I've never heard of that before. I guess it's something new, but this says certified organic by QAI. It's packed in USA. Like I said, it's packed in the USA. Made in the USA, I hope. So we're gonna use this. And we're going to use I'm just freestyling here. These are long, won't fit all of it, so oh well. Is that enough for one? I feel like I need to cut some more. That's too big. Let me see if I can break it. Okay. I didn't want to break it like that. Alright, like I said, I'm doing 2. 1 for my house. Crapazoids. I don't want the little pieces because I'm going to be drinking the honey. So, and 1 for my friend. One more. think that's good. All right, so turmeric, ground turmeric. Should have had the whole thing. So this is a product. This turmeric is a product of India, packed in USA. It's from Costco. So ingredients: turmeric. Yeah, it's good enough for me. It's good. Yeah, I'm gonna use it for myself, like I said. So I wouldn't give somebody something I don't plan on using for myself or my own household. I would say that's about a teaspoon. I probably should have measured it. And then turmeric goes hand in hand. That you have to use it to activate it with black pepper. So here we go. A couple shots of that. Shots of that. Okay. And then we have cloves. Cloves is good. It has a lot of beneficial medicinal properties as well. And I got this from Aldi. Just a little bit. Maybe a little bit too much. This is from Illinois, but it already smells nice and spicy and good. So let's shake it up a little bit because you have to like get this mixture going before we put the other stuff in. So we're really incorporating these ingredients together. Okay. And now I'm ready to start putting the onions in. All right. And break it up so we can like really get into all of it. Because it's going to be so delicious when it's time to eat. Or if you don't want to, you could just keep refilling it with honey when you're done. You know, if you get through the whole jar, then you can just keep adding honey until your heart's content. So we're going to get through all this. We're going to stuff it all in. Make sure everything's in there. Okay. So I want this to have as much as possible. Because this is the medicine. This is the medicine, all right? And if you don't want to, you do all that extra stuff. If you don't want to put turmeric or pepper or cloves, you can just use the honey and the onion and garlic and ginger by itself. Or another trick is you can just do sugar, like white sugar and onion. It works wonders as well. This is just being fancy. This is extra because the more I'm just zhuzhing it up because it is, everything I'm adding has medicinal value to it. So it's not ever going to hurt, you know. I did want to put a little cayenne pepper, I think. I want to put a little cayenne pepper. Just a little bit. I won't too much. I'm going over the top. All right, so, and this is the garlic. I'll just do a rough chop of it. Just so the pieces can get in there and, you know. Help move the medicine along. And I want all the ginger in there. Because this is powerful. Powerful natural medicine. All right, and now time for, see, it's already packed. It's already a lot. Actually, I just wanted to put the garlic whole cloves because I don't think I need to cut it. I think it'll be too much to cut it. Like the pungency of it all. It's too much. You know, and I want it to be something that you want to take, right? Because the other stuff, you won't want to take it. But, and the rest I could always do a garlic confit with it. Confit. Let me see if I can pack as much as I can. Because then I have to close it. I have to remember I have to close this at some point. So, I did it. I packed everything in. Everything's in. Okay. And now it's time for the Florida raw unfiltered honey from Costco. US grade A, product of USA. Ingredients: honey. Here we go. Maybe I should like put a little bit. Oh wait, it's good to go down a little bit. I think putting the cinnamon in first was not the best idea, but let me try to fix this. All right, so I managed to stuff it down as much as I can with the knife, and now I'm gonna just put the honey over it. As much honey as it can take. So the turmeric and everything is still dry under here, but after a couple shakes, it should be good. So now I sealed it, and I just have to wait for it to, eventually in a couple of days, it'll be a little bit liquidy. And then when it's more liquidy, then the powder that's underneath, it'll become better absorbed. It'll be easy to absorb into it. So all in all, the last number here is 14 ounces plus an extra 2. I guess this is like 2 extra ounces. So this is 16 ounces in this jar. It'll start to liquefy. The juices from the onions and the garlic will start to draw, and it will be nice and delicious when it's ready. So I would say store this for like 3 or 4 days, and then you can start having this. And now I'll do the same with this jar. This is my jar that I'm keeping here. So this is my personal jar.
What's up, guys? How y'all doing? Huh? Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Thank you for all the support to us.